Hi, I'm Tom Spink, and I'm running for mayor to help Irving move forward. At this time, I'd like to take questions from those of you that would like and try and respond.
Tom, I'd like to ask you a question on transparency and accountability. What are your thoughts that's been lacking so far, and lack of transparency?
Well, what I found in the 3 years I served on city council was that I felt like that we never heard exactly the facts that went on. It was always couched in such a manner that you really didn't know what the facts were. One of the big issues in my mind was that they moved the Citizens Forum to the back end of the program where nobody was either still awake or it was non-televised, so nobody at home could ever hear what the citizens had to say. I think it's critically important that we pay attention to what our citizens have to say and listen carefully. Therefore, I think the Citizens Forum should be moved to the front end and televised. And that throughout should be the message that is sent, that transparency is extremely important to the citizens of Irving.
Following up on the accountability part of that question, there's been a lot of discussion about the entertainment complex, entertainment center. Accountability, the demand for an audit. I've heard the term forensic audit. Are you in favor of that?
Absolutely. I feel that that is extremely important to the citizens. We want to know where our tax money has gone, what it's doing, and where it ends up. If it's really serving the citizens to its best extent. I have a very difficult time believing that the money that has been spent has been done so in a great fiduciary capacity. Therefore, if there has been any misappropriation of funds, I think penalties need to be paid. And that can't be done unless you have a forensic type audit. And I think that's exactly what we need.
The Convention Center Hotel, has been discussions on it. What are your thoughts of private versus public-private partnerships?
Well, I don't think there's any doubt that we as the citizens feel justified that we should have privatized financing, not tax money, not government spending, to do the building of growing Irving. The biggest mistake I think any city has made in the past, or any state or any government, is just government waste. And we've got it here just like we've got it anywhere else in the country. And I think we have to absolutely stop the runaway spending of the government. And we do that by bringing in private capital. And we've done that with a hotel complex to support the convention center. Privatized financing, very important to move Irving forward.
Tom, the citizens would like to know a little bit more about you, your education and business background. Would you share that with us?
My educational background is engineering at the University of Arkansas, business at Wichita State University, and law at LaSalle University. My business background is that of insurance, banking, and finance. I've done a number of projects outside of the normal frame of banking and insurance, such as helping produce a movie in California, which we have a big movie studio right here, which we can do a lot of game shows and things of that nature on to help Irving, and have it already here and in place. And it's one of the most advanced outside of California. And I feel we can move our industries. I've been in books and had authors published, had 6 authors published with Warner Books. So I think I have a background and experience to be able to bring in business, to be able to finance, and do the things that will help Irving move forward.
Thank you, Tom. One additional question is, we've heard the term, and some folks may not really realize what it means, but the 60-40 rule. Can you explain that to citizens?
The 60-40 rule is that a restaurant must serve 60% food in order to serve 40% alcohol. Now, the city made a move to do away with this 60-40 rule, which is not a good thing, in my opinion, for the city. The best interest of the city is to maintain the 60-40 rule, whether it be the city or the business that's conducting the business. For example, I don't think the convention center or convention center hotel should be exempt from having to serve 60% food in order to serve 40% alcohol.
Okay, Tom, our firemen, I've heard you before speak about an additional firefighter, it's responding to a call. Can you give us a little background on what that will do for our insurance, homeowners insurance, and business insurance for that matter?
Well, traditionally, 4 men on a truck is kind of the phrase. That means that there's 2 men on the truck that stay when the 2 go into the fire. So that if a fireman falls down or if both fall down, you got 2 men to back them up on that truck to save their life, and no life is worth being taken. What this does is it helps us move to a PPC1 rating. Personal Property Code is what that amounts to. And in the state, Personal Property Code dictates insurance costs. Therefore, if we reduce, or we go from a PPC rating 2 to a PPC rating 1, then we will reduce the residential homeowners premiums for their homeowners $5 million. That's 40,000 homeowners in Irving at a rate of about $100 per 100,000 in your home premium. In a business, that is 75% of our revenue comes from business, just 25% from residential. Therefore, you're going to reduce commercial insurance rates $25 to $50 million per year, a great savings for the citizens of Irving, and helps us bring business into Irving.
Tom, I want to thank you for answering those questions, and if there's any other messages you would like to tell us about, feel free.
Well, the only thing is, of course, we have the kickoff party at Joe's Coffee Shop, March 26th from 5 to 7. Would love to have you come, ask any questions, be happy to answer, or go to my website at thinkspinkforirving.com. Thank you.